listeners, this is Bright Minds Radio and I'm your host Emma Watson. Today's topic is deep, important and sometimes difficult. Ethical issues in medicine, science and technology. We live in a world where science moves fast, new machines, new cures and new discoveries happen every day. But with progress, we must ask, are we doing what's right? Let's take this journey together to understand how ethics helps us make good decisions in modern medicine, science and technology. Let's start with medicine. In hospitals and clinics around the world, doctors and nurses face hard choices. Imagine a patient is very sick. There is a medicine that might help, but it also has serious side effects. Should the doctor give it? Or think about a person who is dying and asks the doctor to stop treatment. Should the doctor listen or keep trying? These are not easy decisions. That's why medical ethics is so important. One of the key ideas is respect for the patient's choice. In countries like the United Kingdom and the United States, every adult has the right to accept or refuse treatment. Doctors must explain the risks and let the patient decide. This is called informed consent. Another issue is fairness. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many hospitals did not have enough beds or machines. Doctors had to choose who to treat first. Ethics helps guide these hard decisions with honesty, care, and respect for all people. So let's move to science. Science gives us amazing knowledge, but it can also bring difficult problems. For example, in many countries, science uses animals for testing medicine. But is it right to hurt animals to help humans? Another issue is genetic editing. In 2018, a Chinese scientist edited the genes of 2 baby girls. Some people said it was a great discovery. Others said it was dangerous and wrong. In the United States, the UK, and Europe, genetic editing in babies is still not allowed, except for research. People worry about the future. What if we try to create perfect humans? Should we change the future this way? Science must always ask, can we do this? And also, should we do this? Let's move to our third RE, technology. Technology is everywhere. Phones, computers, smart machines, but with new tools come new questions. For example, we now have artificial intelligence or AI. Some companies use AI to choose job applicants or to make medical suggestions, but AI is not human. It can also make mistakes or show unfair bias. Who is responsible when AI is wrong? In the UK and the US, researchers are working on ethical AI. They want AI to be fair, safe, and respectful. Many universities now teach students about ethics in computer science. There is also the problem of privacy. Every time we search online or wear a smart watch, we give away personal data. There is also a problem of privacy. Every time we search online or wear a smart watch, we give away personal data. Should companies be allowed to collect this information? Should they sell it? In Europe, there are strict laws about digital privacy. In the US, some states are now making their own rules. Again, ethics is needed to protect people, not just profits. You may now ask, how are these ethical ideas taught in other countries? In many English-speaking countries like the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, students in medical schools or science programs learn about ethics from the start. They study real cases, talk about problems, and learn how to make decisions with care. In hospitals, ethics committees help doctors when a situation is complex. These countries also work together to make global rules. For example, rules about using humans' DNA, testing vaccines, or sharing data. Ethics is not just personal, it is international. Now, let's look at some recent achievement in medicine and technology and what ethical questions they bring. In medicine, science created mRNA vaccines for COVID-19 very quickly. This saved millions of lives. But some people worried, was the vaccine tested enough? Could we trust it? In science, in 2023, science grew mini brains in a lab. These are not full human brains, but they can show activity like real brains. What rights should these tiny brains have? In technology, AI tools like ChatGPT can write, speak, and think like a person, but if a machine writes a student's homework or answers a job interview questions, is that honest? Each of these examples shows how powerful our tools are and how important it is to use them wisely. Dear listeners, today we talked about ethics in medicine, science, and technology. Ethics is about doing what is right. It is not always easy, but it is necessary. Doctors, science, and engineers must not only be smart, they must also be kind, fair, and responsible. As technology grows, our responsibility grows too. Let us all think carefully, act kindly, and build a future that is safe for everyone. Thank you for joining me today on Bright Minds Radio, and I'm your host, Emma Watson. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay ethical, and keep learning.